We have a problem. One of my friends have designed a super sweet adaptive backpack that can transport whole humans out hiking. It's a rather ingenious invention that transfers most of a passenger's weight to a back wheel, making it much easier to get out hiking and explore the outdoors with someone who might not be able to hike on their own. And the outdoors is for everyone. LJ started selling these on his own last year. The problem is he can't make these machines fast enough to keep up with his orders. So if you don't mind, I have offered him the services of our wheelchair factory, and we now need to ship 100 of these Huckleberry hiking frames by the end of the month. To manufacture a Huckleberry hiker, we start at the far end of the factory with several long sticks of steel tube. The tube gets slid into the chuck of our Laguna 4,000 watt laser. Even though the laser and the bender do a lot of the initial heavy lifting, we still have to attach all these different sections of metal together by welding. We're using a type of welding called TIG welding, which uses electricity and a pointy tungsten electrode to liquefy different pieces of metal together. This can happen just with the pure heat alone. The tungsten is able to create an electrical arc that is hotter than the surface of the sun. Once all the little odds and ends are added to the frame, we can take the individual sections over to Sparky. We got this Sparky from a company called High Robotics. He is a UR-20 and a super hard worker. But as a cobot, he can only do what he is told. He's not going to start learning things on his own or anything, which is, in my book, a good thing. Once the parts have finished getting welded, we take them to our steel-encased blast room, where we bombard the parts with tiny glass beads. This makes a more uniform finish on the metal and gets rid of any oils, prepping the frame for powder coating. Powder coating is another awesome process. It's where this colored dust is vacuumed out of a bag and statically adhered to the metal frames, with, again, more electrical current. The same static charge that makes your hair stand up, not that I would know, is the same static charge that keeps the powder attached to the metal frame before it goes into the large oven. We bake it for about 20 minutes or so at 400 degrees, like your grandma does with her cookies, and then it's time for final assembly. This is where the accessory pieces are added to the frame we built. LJ and his team at Huckleberry Hiking have done a fantastic job with his design, and it's been a blast for my team here at Not a Wheelchair to assist with the manufacturing.